Hello everybody and welcome to the 11th episode of Subnautica. And this episode we're going to start with some lore reading, and afterwards we're going to head over to the Tegati habitat. Most likely, I'm not sure, because it's really deep down, and we'll see if I can even get that far down. Since I've got the sea mark can only go 200 meters, so I would have to swim 300 meters each time to refill my air. Unless... Yeah, never mind, I have an idea. We'll go to the Gati habitat. Alright, so let's begin the best part. Lore reading. It's the most interesting thing. Well, I mean, sometimes it is. Not when I'm reading about light sticks. Light stick, a mobile battery-powered LED light which provides low-level lighting in a 360-degree area and can be attached to most surfaces. So basically something we will not make. Let's see here, magnetite. We haven't heard about this yet, and that was a long time ago, I think. So magnetite. Magnetite is an iron oxide valued for its magnetic potential amongst other qualities. It is used in many Federation technologies including sonar and torpedo systems. Essential for advanced fabrication. Wonderful. So now we'll go for data. Let's start with alien data. We got this alien vent that we found in the last episode. These vents connect to an ancient piping network that extends beyond maximum scannable depth. The pumping system is still functional. The inflow vent is drawing water from the surrounding area and pumping it into an unknown location below the surface. Warm, deoxygenated water is being expelled into the atmosphere. Most creatures are avoiding the vents. Peepers can be observed and entering and exiting the pipe network without signs of distress. Further research required. Now Aurora's movements. Type part 12. We're going to listen to that, huh?
I'm not really a doctor. I know that's what my ID says, but I never have been. Cheated the medical exams. What does a doctor these days need to know about manually resetting bones? When was the last time a top surgeon actually cut someone open? That's what the robots are for. Doctors these days read diagnoses off of computer readouts. For that, I'm perfectly qualified. But what good is it when I'm not connected to the main network? I'm bleeding. I've got glowing green pustules growing on my hands. I run a self-scan and it tells me I've got skin irritation. The only thing I studied in medical school was how to lie convincingly. What the hell do I know about how to treat an alien disease? I think I'm actually going to die down here.
Right then. Now, Legacy Survivors. That's where we're going to head over today. So, part Story slog number 1. This world.
I thought it might get claustrophobic living underwater. Father feels it is. He'd tell me it was childish, but I stare out the window and sometimes I think how lucky I am to see this world up close. Back on the island, I wouldn't have believed the creatures that live down here. The fish, they glow. There's one that's 90% eyeball. Snakes twice the length of a habitat compartment. Certainly, it's not all friendly. Most of the plant life is toxic. I learned that the hard way. But I've managed to coax some marble melons into growing indoors. And when they don't cover our dietary needs, well, we eat the fish themselves. It's a bit gross, but it's nothing they wouldn't do. I've been attempting to document my findings. Father approves. He says understanding is power, that the more we know about this planet, the more we can use it to our advantage. I'm just doing it because it's fun. It's not easy without proper equipment and network access, but the old-fashioned way, observing, taking notes, testing theories, Shows me the world in a way a spectroscopic analysis never could. Lately, I've been watching the crab snakes. They ambush their prey as it tries to feed on the mushrooms they hide in. What they don't eat settles on the seabed, which fertilizes the mushrooms, which feeds the herbivores, and so the chain continues. Co-evolution gives me the fuzzies.
And now Stalker Thief.
Something incredible just happened. Since we're down here, I had this plan to build equipment and study the life forms we were encountering, but I didn't have enough enameled glass. So, I started looking for a natural substrate that would strengthen the glass we have, and those stalker teeth we've been finding fit the bill. Only, well, we needed more. That's when Marguerite got interested. She actually listened to me, more than I can say for Father, and I worked up the courage to talk about my more tentative theories. When I told her they were attracted to metal deposits, that their teeth get dislodged when they pick them up, her eyes narrowed and she dashed out of the room. 3 hours later, she came back, her pack loaded down with stalker teeth. I asked her about it. She shrugged and said my theories were good. Said she had the meeting out of the palm of her hand. I think she meant it literally. She is incredible. She went out to the kelp forest armed with just a heat blade and went fin to fin with a pack of stalkers. On the one hand, that is the coolest thing I have ever heard. On the other, I hope the stalkers didn't come off worse than Marguerite did. She had a huge gash on her forearm. I don't think things went as smoothly as she made out. And what's the point in surviving here if we have to kill everything that makes it so wonderful? I wish I knew more about these animals, but Father won't let me leave the habitat. Maybe with all this glass, we could build a containment unit and get up close to them.
Alright, so now we know how the Stalker Thief go out. And now pecking order of Legacy Voice Talk.
Son, there is always a pecking order. And in our world, money makes a hierarchy. I pay Maida a fraction of what I pay you, and you a fraction of what I pay me.
If money makes the hierarchy, why is Marguerite making the decisions?
We need her. We let her think what she likes, so long as she does what she's told.
What if she doesn't?
For enough money, she will. People always do.
Calorie intake recommended.
Alright, sure. I will eat. Eventually. I probably will not starve before I read everything and listen to everything. And now, deeper.
We're already 200 meters below sea level. You want to go deeper?
Look around us, Chief. Water leaking through the hull, water outside the hatch. We're drowning real slow. If rescue arrives, whatever shot us down, it's gonna do it again and again until it's shut off. You see an off switch around here, Chief?
Why would it any more likely be half a kilometer down?
Your kid found something on the scanner. There's something down there. Something that shouldn't be.
You're mad.
I'm going all the same, and I have an idea you two are gonna follow. But if you do, be mindful. Your authority stopped at sea level.
And Marguerite made us log, speaking freely.
These conniving corporate bourgeois, inbred, incompetent, self-absorbed jerks don't have a damn clue. The kid's not so bad. He's even useful. But I swear, everything that comes out of his father's idiot face is a narcissistic lie. He wants to stay in this cave, his problem. I'm the one doing the heavy lifting. When sea monsters are hunting you, you don't hide. You hunt the sea monsters. Then you build a bigger boat out of sea monster bones and you hunt bigger monsters. Keep going until there aren't any monsters left to hunt you. I'm going deeper. I'm gonna find what shot us down and I'm gonna tear its damn heart out. I've started the prep work. The kids taught me how to make enameled glass. I've started stockpiling metal ores to build myself a sea moth. I'll raid the indoor grow beds before I leave.
Alright, and Paul Torgal's log, Dilemma.
You know what Maida told me today? She wants to build a habitat 500 meters below sea level, more than a kilometer northeast of here. And she needs Bart and I to do it. She's got it into her head that she can save us if she just acts recklessly enough. But I've hauled Star Wars to Neptune, Plasteel to the Federation. This family operates 9 different mining colonies across the Ariadne Arm. Maida thinks she's better suited to lead. Her contract still says otherwise. But I just cannot damn well tell whether it's the stupidest idea I ever heard, or my only hope. I turned 80 years old last week. I thought I had another 80 in me, but marooned on this planet, there's no swapping out of my liver when the old one fails. Here, I'm mortal. And Maida is useful. So, it's my responsibility to make a decision. Return to the island and hope whatever knocked the Dagazi out of the sky won't do the same to the rescue ship. Or take us deeper in search of answers. And all the while be hoping old age gets me before the sea monsters do. I'll give Maida just one thing. She was right about these caves. There's enough lithium there to fabricate 100 tons of plasteel. Enough for a damn fleet of Cyclops submarines. There was nothing anyone could have done to avoid crashing here. But I was right to order the detour. If we get off this planet, they'll be talking about the Torgal share price on the other side of the Federation.
Emergency. Starvation imminent. Seek calorie intake immediately.
Yep, so now I'm going to hunt some food and water, and we'll get back to the logging. Alright, and we may continue. So now, indigenous life forms. So I remember that we haven't read out the Oculus, but I pressed the button and it's as if I did. So the bone shark, the bastard, a large and powerful predator that lives in small groups and fiercely defends its hunting grounds. Thickly armored exoskeleton suggests defensive adaptation either to larger predators or in-species aggression. Marked similarity to the segmented exoskeleton of the sand shark, suggesting a relatively recent common ancestor. Large eyeballs, consistent with high light sensitivity, likely for hunting of luminescent prey in low light environments. Generally slow and unresponsive as a means of energy conservation, they will act with uncompromising speed and aggression against any threats to their territory. Assessment: avoid. May be distracted by light sources. Oh, so I'm guessing that's what the light stick is for. So maybe it's as in you can't kill them. Or you can, but it will take a very, very long time. So the crab snake, the so-called water snake. Yeah, I called it. This life form appears to live in symbiosis with the local flora. All encountered specimens have been located within 50 meters of jellyfish flora, frequently within the plants themselves. Jaws. The crab snake has 2 pairs of fangs and 1 larger claw on either side. It plunges these claws into its prey, locking them in place while the inner jaw tears through the flesh. Jellyshroom symbiosis. Jellyshrooms provide the perfect layer from which to ambush their prey and protect their young. The presence of crab snakes likely deters herbivores from feeding on the jellyshroom itself, thus ensuring the relationship continues. Behavior. Crab snakes display territorial behavior when threatened, patrolling the cave system in which they reside. Avoid. So they could attack me. Well, it didn't happen, fortunately. Mesmer, so that's the vessel that was made me do things that I didn't wanna do, but I resisted. So it's a small carnivorous life form with a unique hunting mechanism that enables to hypnotize its foes. Outer wings, the mesmer swims using a number of wings that can be angled up forwards on approaching its prey. Tiny lenses on the surface can be tilted independently to create mesmerizing patterns which flood the victim's brain with enticing messages interpreted in whatever form is most convincing to the target. Outer shell. The mesmer can open the jaw-like access in its protective outer shell in order to, who knows, share its beauty, do not resist. Draw closer. I do not believe that. I will not resist this motherfucker. Stalker teeth. Extended analysis of acquired dental samples has been completed. Samples match to species designed stalker. Teeth exhibit extraordinary lightness and strength and contain only trace amounts of calcium. The edges show signs of wear and are studded with metal flakes, providing evidence that the stalkers drew on metal deposits in order to sharpen their teeth. Applications as natural substrate in enabled glass fabrication. Alright, and well, there is flora, but that is not the thing, the oculus, that's the one. This specimen shares genetic similarities with the common piper. While the shallows and the cave systems are separated by just a few meters of rock, foodstuffs and threads in each biome are completely different. It is possible a small school of pipers was once cut in the caves. And the oculus species is how they adapted highly developed night vision. Large complex eyeballs provide this herbivore superior vision in the dark and an intense phobia of light. Lack of beak. While the viper uses its beak to break down through corals, the oculus likely feeds on the soft fungal I don't know how to read it, fungal growths of the jellyfish from caves, and thus has no need of one. Separated tail fin. The caves in which the oculus lives to make it hard to escape from fast predators, the oculus has adapted by splitting its tail fin into 5 separate tendrils. These tendrils prevent it from swimming as fast as its shallow water cousin, but each can be detached and regrown, enabling it to escape more easily when caught. Edible. Well, that's good because I ate it already. I think that's what I did here. I'm pretty sure. Jelly shroom. A life form unique to a microcosm located in a cave system deep within the grassy plateaus, where a high concentration of carnivorous life forms wards off smaller predators. Consists of a tough, trunk-like base from which grows a fragile pulpal membrane. Membrane structure suggests vulnerability to predation, but evidence thereof is lacking. Unknown defensive mechanism, possible symbiotic relationship, and unidentified. Well, you know about the symbiotic relationship from the water snakes. Fooled papyrus. The function of the distinctive curved leaves on this aquatic plant is not immediately clear. It's possible the leaves unfurl in low light conditions, or that they are designed to channel water currents through the main body of the plant, thus enhancing nutrient take-up. Dropping stinger, the thing that is poison basically. Zero photosynthetic calls detected implies carnivorous adaptation to low light environments. follicles along the tentacles are capable of attacking contact with foreign bodies, triggering an electromagnetic charge in the 600 watt range. Prey is likely paralyzed and consumed over many weeks. Prey, small fish, avoid. And the bulbpush. This aquatic species has evolved to grow in deep, sandy environments and to conserve its hydration levels against relatively extreme external temperatures. The root system can be fragmented to the shale rock it grows on to form a deep anchor point, allowing predators to graze but not easily uproot the entire plant. This grazing will tend to dislodge parts of the plant, and each section is capable of growing into a fully formed adult plant. Explaining the concentrations of bulbpushes in some parts of the world, edible in small quantities, high water content. Alright, and that's everything. We've caught up to the lore. So now we may go over to the Degazi habit. That was actually a lot of lore reading. Now that I'm looking at how long I've been recording for. Well, unfortunate. But we had to catch up. I do hope that I'm not going to the area in which the big fish is. Well, there's a big fish here, but not the one I'm worried about. Well, if there is, then I have a pocket rifle. Oh yeah, and also there is one more thing I wanted to see. Is my death module like still a thing that exists? I hate it here. By the way, I do not like this. It's really deep around here, and well, I mean, I don't think it's the biome where these big fish spawn, but still, it's really deep, and I've just hit something, and I'm lost 15% of my durability. That's not cool. Yeah, I think I do remember this place. I do not remember that thing, because I would have to like revisit the place that I was attacked in. I mean at or something. Oh no, bro. That's Reaper. Motherfucker. Fuck you, bitch. My fucking self, motherfucker! Schlong you, or why are you running away? Damn! Holy shit! I won against this fucking cunt. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. Right, well, but we should probably fix the CMOD right now. So, wait, repair tool. I didn't even see it though, like, was it like high up or something? Because I did not see that fish. Oh. There it comes again. Fuck you. Reaper Leviathan. Fine, scanning the west. We got him. Alright. Now I'm gonna have to do something out his existence. That's not a good thing. And it's still working. It's probably about to not work. But fuck you. Give me the thermal blade. Fuck you. Uh-oh. It's coming towards me now. It's like only a part of him is a thing that has any collisions or something. This. You ain't going nowhere.
30 seconds.
Fuck you. Alright, now we have to go out of the water. He's gone. Fucking cunt. Back, you bitch. Alright then. You fucking sweet. Yeah, how about you come around? Yep, he's going right back here. Oh, Jesus Christ! Alright, time to back out. And then that was quite the fucking encounter, holy hell. Unfortunately now I'm gonna have to get all the way back to base. I wonder if we can kill him though. Like if I stabbed him like 20 more times, would he have died? Yeah, but I saved my Seamoth and I saved myself in the end. The Reaper Leviathan. Leviathan class species are vast organisms at the top of their respective food chains. This species is a streamlined hunter with highly developed senses, powerful mandibles. This leviathan is capable of locking prey in place with 4 powerful mandibles and drawing it within reach of its jaws. Simulated pressure steel Seamoth crash resistance. Echolocation. The deep roar emitted by the Reaper at regular intervals is effectively sonar. If you can hear it, the Reaper can see you. Profile. Scanned specimen measured 55 meters long. Observed circling its prey and attacking from behind. This creature is almost all muscle. Very little brain. Yeah, damn. That's too bad for him. No sense of morality, just muscle, synapses and teeth. Motivational quote. Congratulations on getting close enough to scan it and living to see the results. Extreme threat, avoid in all circumstances. And we did it. We've successfully stood up to the big fish, which is, I think I did not expect that would actually happen. But well, it was wonderful. I almost might have died, but what about I scanned this motherfucker? He had absolutely no chance against me clearly. So yes, hope he doesn't realize that he cannot. Wait, what am I even saying? Let's hope he doesn't realize that he's
All systems are
capable of killing me. Let's hope he just realizes that now I'm superior to him. He's no longer on the top of the food chain. I mean, I stabbed him so many times with a heat blade. Yeah, he must have realized that, right? Alright, well, now let's go to the last one. Oh my fuck, what was even that? Jeez. Weird noises. Alright, well, that goes deep. And it's really dark. I don't like the way this looks. This thing, what is this? Nice, apparently I've already seen it, but there's this. A route, right? Can I get it? I can actually. A seed. I guess we only need one for now. And I'm going to keep my rifle prepared. I do not like how deep I'm going to be. Alright. We are not going any further. Oh shit! That fucking bitch. What the hell? Oh my god. Fuck you! Scan rate. I'm going to stop him now. Oh. Yep, it disappeared. Well, that's a good thing. Maybe. So what are those things here? Like some fucking balls of light. An anchor pod. And what's here? A membrane tree. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to just use the other stuff. Oh look, Ruby. I don't remember what Ruby was for, but well, it was for something. Yeah. Yeah, maybe we should get some more equipment before going there. I mean, as in those things, like those pipes, I literally put them away in the last episode. But I only had one pipe anyway, so I guess it didn't change too much. Alright, let's try once again. Will I be able to get there in time? Before I run out of oxygen. I mean, with the sea glide, probably. Oh, now, bro, what is that? Scheiße! Never mind! Take that shit! I'm going away! Fuck you! Holy hell, never mind. I don't even know what it did to me. I seen nothing. Yeah, let's try to get this tree. Let's see if I can. I can, okay, good. See, at least I grabbed them. Well, you got some ruby, which I do not remember what I needed for. But it was for some